you know what the problem is I got with the Diddy shit, man? Is that we talking about the Fed, we talking about RICO. Where's the crime? Let's get to the crime. I don't want to hear about the free calls because a lot of niggas is partaking. We're going to be real. We're going to go down that list. There's going to be a lot of music and TV shows you ain't going to want to listen to. You're going to have a bad taste in your mouth if you're judging people's sexuality. Let them do what they do at them parties when they do it. But if we talking about date raping and flying and trafficking people out and all that, that's a real etchy line. Like, I done flew a bitch out. Shout out to you know who you are. Couple times. You know what I mean? Where do we draw the line? What does that, where does that leave us? Me and my man was having a conversation about this. He said, remember what they did to Gotti? When they first started the RICO? That's how they got Gotti. Now what? 20 years later, you fast forward. Average Joe Schmo could get a RICO. I know niggas in Brooklyn right now, caught a RICO. What does that tell you? This is back to policy. They put it in play, and now look, you jammed up. You trying to figure your way out. There's no beat in RICO. A lawyer told me this. He said, shout out my lawyer, Ian Fitzgerald, Hampton Bays. You already know, big bags. He told me, he said, yo, RICO, the intent lies in the transfer. So you can't even argue intent. They can say, you brought this over there, you part of the murder. You brought the gun over there, you part of the murder. You may have not shot him, but just giving it to him was the intent in the transfer. Whereas in regular law, you have to prove intent. That's the difference between murder, manslaughter, and intent murder and all those different charges. The intent, you know what I'm saying? The action with the intent makes it worse. So what that means is RICO's a wider net they could throw in. Pooh, once they throw it on you, it's over. Do your time, it's over. So if we getting comfortable chastising or punishing niggas off of their sexuality, what they want to do behind closed doors, with they hoes or they whatever, I don't know what was going on, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I don't know nothing about it. But what I do know is, better be some crimes rolling out, because if this is it, I don't know, man. See what they did to Tory. No DNA on the gun, got him in jail. That's crazy. You know anything about guns? I done been jammed for guns before. They do DNA tests, they can take your clothing, you will have gunpowder residue on your body. They will swab you and know you had it. If they said there was no DNA found on it from him on it and he still went to jail, that's something to be concerned with. And I know the details vary, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a lot of variables involved, but that's something to keep your eye out on, that Diddy shit, man. I'm choking up in the back because he getting emotional.
What about the fucking 800 fucking plus dildos they found?
Yo, again, bro, we talking, it's funny. I love the jokes.
I think each one's a victim, no?
I love the jokes. The jokes are always gonna be funny, bro. But if we strip the jokes away from it, it's not so funny when somebody else get involved. Yo, listen, if the feds investigate anybody long enough, they got you. They gonna get you. You do something. So don't go judging this nigga because he do freak or we talking about a world-renowned. Listen, if he was into the blackmail thing where he was recording people against their own will or drugging people, that's a crime. Now you getting into, right, this makes sense. But just the acts of having sex and he got wild baby oil and dildos, bitches use dildos. Those are sex toys. That's not illegal to have. You know what I mean? Like, where's the crime in having 800 guns like that? And when I say guns, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Like, where's the crime in that? There's no crime in that, bro. We should be aware. We should be aware. You know what I mean? They could come for you next. If they start going door to door taking guns, nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta think about shit like that. What does this mean on a larger scale? If they could turn the RICO into the FRICO, that's bad for a lot of people. A lot of people. That nigga telling me y'all be paying for pussy. Come on. Come on, man. Y'all niggas telling me y'all don't go to Rub and Tug. I got the Rub and Tug candy in my pocket right now, man. If I'm lying, so help me God, man. These the candies the little Chinese bitch give you on the way out the door after you got your little handy. We don't want that to go nowhere. Let's be real. Society needs it. It's the reason why it's legal in a lot of places, man. Prostitution is the oldest trade. It's the reason why. All right? We don't want it to go nowhere. Let's be real. What we don't want is people involved against their will. People who don't necessarily want to be doing this and they're doing it because they're being forced to. That's what we don't want. But if we talk about healthy participants, people who, I want to be here. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You put this nigga in a RICO. This nigga can't even, no bail? No bail? What's his name that killed? He mysteriously died. He killed himself.
Epstein.
Epstein had a bail. Diddy can't get a bail? Yo.
They about to Epstein Diddy.
Yo, we don't just listen, man. That shit is not funny.
It's not, but that's reality because he knows way too many people.
Nah, that's a fact, but all I'm saying is we gotta step aside from the jokes for a little bit because they lynching this man right in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we all enjoying the show. We all watching and saying, yo. We all watching and saying, yo, yeah, he, ha, ha, this shit is funny. It is funny. Like I said, I'm with all the jokes. It's hilarious. But if we're being for real, where they going with this, yo?
It's covering up the election.
Man, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things going on. You see what's going on in the port. Yeah, the port's talking about striking. They strike today. It started the strike, October 1st. In Miami.
Oh.
Not Miami, like the Florida coast.
Oh, okay.
The port's down there. And this is what the experts say. They say that the longer the strike lasts, each day could cost weeks in backlog of like, oh, we didn't get our shipment of bananas. We didn't get our potatoes, or potatoes are domestic, but anything that's being imported, it's gonna take longer to get now because these niggas on strike at the ports. And they want more money. The companies is fighting for automation. It's tough, man. The world is advancing. I can't blame the company for saying, yo, I'm about to cut 5,000 salaries with this one machine. Because if I'm that guy, cut it. What? Hey, man, responsibility is a motherfucker, man. Sometimes these business owners be in over their head. They got to make some shit happen for their family. We don't know that. If it costs thousands of people their job after the fact, this is why the importance of being, self-employed and self-sufficient, man. If you could create your own money without nobody or hanging nothing over your head. We all need somebody. Everybody needs somebody, but you know how to hustle. That's it right there. You gotta do that. Because at any given time, you can just pull that car from you. Whoop, it's over. You're fired. You know what I mean? You fired. Niggas took you out that thing. But yeah, they fighting for automation. They got technology. Think about it. And they're saying, oh, yo, it's dangerous and, we need hazard pay and people cost money, man. Employees cost money. Employees. I mean, they got a machine, they saying, that could do your job for you. They might have to have one dude working the machine, but that shit could clear up like 200-300, you know what I mean? Slots, get these niggas out of here. Now we got a machine to do all the work. He's in trouble, bro.
Insurance, liability.
Yo, I seen the same shit happen to tolls.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, niggas, that was a career, nigga. Do that shit for 20, 30 years. I worked the tolls. I worked for MTA, Tolls and Bridges. That job is gone. I wonder where all those people went. The people who didn't have the time in to retire. That started in like 2000 or 2010. I'm sure they got transferred somewhere. They got compensated in some way. But maybe those trades be disappearing. That niggas got to find y'all work, man. Figure something out to do. Something you good at.
At least figure out how to communicate.
Yeah, at least know that. At least know how to. That's what we here though. Here at community service, we're gonna help the young niggas. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have all my people's little brothers and all of that, the younger generation. Yo, tune in, man. Tap the fucking. We're gonna give you some ignorance, but we're gonna get to the light shit too, man. We're gonna get to the positive, you know what I mean? Get y'all niggas right. Get y'all niggas on the right path. This opportunity out here, man. You just gotta see it. And if you can't see it, somebody gotta show it to you. You know what I mean? That's what we do here, community service. We bring my niggas on. We're gonna talk about music. We're gonna have music reviews coming soon. I ain't really gonna get into that today. I want to introduce to the people the idea of community service and healthy eating. You know what I mean? And I also want to do a daily bread. So right here, you're gonna edit in. This is gonna be the daily bread. Daily bread segment of community service. Well, I give you some good words for the day, and I convey the thoughts behind it. Rest in peace, my nigga Big Bags, my nigga B-Way. He used to always say, yo, stay linked up. You get your niggas, your crew and all of that, your peoples. Stay linked up, man. Don't let bullshit get between you. You know what I mean? Just stay linked up. Word to the wise, man. Stay linked up, man. You never know who could be that helping hand and pull you out of ditch. You know what I mean? You thought it was donezo. You thought you was over. It came out the dark, yo. Got you. You know what I mean? Stay linked up, man. Stay honorable. That's what I take from that. My take from that is stay honorable. This nigga ain't gonna link you if you ain't got no honor. You know what I mean? Move with honor in every situation. Whatever that mean to you. Daily bread, community service.